Hey everyone, Zalimah here once again with another Legion video. Today I'll be showing you guys how you unlock the different color variations and models for your artifact weapon. Now before we get started, the ways you unlock these colors are the exact same for every single class. I am showing it on the marksman bow, but the different meta things you have to do are the same for every single class across the board. Now, as you see, each model has 4 different colors which you can unlock, and to unlock these different colors, you have to do different various things. So, the first color you get is going to be the default model. You get this with your artifact weapon. This is just the base model, what it looks like, so you get this one for free. The second color variation for your artifact weapon is recover 4 pillars of creation. I'm assuming you'll probably get this just by leveling up to level 110. I'm not entirely sure, but since it is the second color on the first model, it shouldn't be too difficult. The third color variation you get for reaching Exalted with one of the factions in the Broken Isles. Now, you should get this one pretty early on. It shouldn't be too hard to get Exalted with one faction. I know for Warlords and for Miss Pandaria, you got Exalted pretty quick with the factions. So within the first month, you'll be able to unlock this one pretty easily. And the fourth one doesn't say yet, but you get the gist on how you do the first one. So the first model's color variations you'll get pretty early on in Legion for every class. Now the second one here, you get your second color, or your second model's color, or your second model in general, for completing the Class Hall campaign. Now, this will probably be similar to the Garrison campaign, where it sends you off on a lore-driven experience, and I'm not saying the Garrison one was that well, but you'll get this one for completing the campaign in your Class Hall. So this is how you unlock your second model for whatever class you're doing. The second color on the second model is unlock all of your artifact traits. Now, this is pretty crazy because right now we don't know how long it'll take to fully upgrade your artifact weapon, but to get this color variation, you're going to have to completely upgrade your artifact weapon 100%. Now, it could be quick or it could take all expansion. I'm not sure, but that is how you unlock your second color. The third one, research the full history of your artifact in your class hall. So I'm assuming this is kind of like the complete the class hall campaign. This will be for researching the full history of your artifact weapon in your class hall. So it's probably be the same kind of similar thing, lore-driven experience, but it's going to be based around your artifact weapon. That's how you unlock the third color, or the second color for your second model. And again, the fourth one, it does not say. So, for your third model, complete the quest Ancient Power. Now, I'm not sure what this is or what it includes, but hopefully it's a really cool quest, kind of like the Legendary Item quests, where they have you go do something, that is revolving around your artifact weapon, and it's going to require you to have your artifact completely upgraded. I'm not really sure, but you get your first or your third model from completing that quest. Next, the second model is Defeat Gul'dan. So I'm assuming this will probably be some type of quest. I'm not really too sure, but it'll require you to kill Gul'dan. And if it's anything like the legendary quest, it'll probably be something similar to how you got your cloak, your legendary cloak, if you ever did that, where you had to fight that guy and do some epic, quest that revolved around the legendary item or whatever. So hopefully it's something interesting, and that's how you get the second color for the third model. And the last color, or the third color for your third model, is complete a challenge mode dungeon using a level 15 keystone. Now, challenge mode dungeons got a revamp in Legion. They are not like they currently are. It's going to be based around keystones. So basically how it works is you get 1 keystone a week, and it's going to start off at level 1. The faster you complete a dungeon, the higher the keystone will go. And if you don't complete the dungeon within the 40-minute timer or whatever it is, then it just ends. You don't get a higher keystone. So you're going to have to complete the dungeon to keep going up in the levels. So to get this color variation, you're going to have to complete a level 15. Now, I don't think that'll be too difficult. To be honest, it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, you're probably going to have your artifact weapon fully upgraded to do so, unless you're just really good at the game. But yeah, that's how you get that color. And the fourth one, again, it does not say. Now this, the fourth model on everyone's class, if you're going on Wowhead, the fourth model is for PvP. And you get your first PvP model for prestiging one time. Reach prestige level 1 and complete the quest. Victor spoils. Sorry about that. But anyways, you get this one for getting your first prestige. I don't know how long it takes to prestige, but if it's anything like Call of Duty or anything like that, it shouldn't take too long to get your first prestige. If you're a PvP player only, you're probably going to get this within the first 2 weeks of the expansion being released. So it shouldn't be too hard, and you get your PvP class model. You get your second color for reaching prestige level 4. Again, depending on how long it takes, is going to be how long it takes. You're going to probably have to form a pre-made group to get these prestige on the Horde, unless Horde start to win more. But otherwise, that's how you get that color. You get your third color for reaching prestige level 8. And you get the last color for reaching prestige level 12. I don't know how many prestige levels there actually are, but 12 is pretty high up there. I don't think 12 is max, but I could be wrong. But that is how you do that. Then the very last model, it doesn't actually say how you unlock these yet, but I'm assuming it'll probably be something to do with the raids. I'm not really too sure, but yeah. So that is all we know for now. That is how you unlock the different colors for your artifact weapon. The first one, you probably will unlock all of these just from leveling up and the first couple weeks or the first month of Legion. The second one you get for completing all the lore around your weapon. The third one you get for doing different challenges in the world and lore heavy quests like defeating Gul'dan. And the fourth one you get for PvP. And the fifth one we still don't know yet, but I'd assume probably something with raiding. Anyways guys, that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.